Assalamualaikum and good morning to the panelists. My name is Nik Ammar Ikhwan bin Abdul Hakham. I will be presenting my final year project 1 entitled Concept Design of Cargo Box for Lorry. Throughout this final year project, I am being supervised by Sir TAJUDDIN bin JAHI. In this presentation, I will be presenting background of study, literature review, problem statement and objective, limitation, methodology and lastly expected result. The first one is background study. A lorry with a cargo box can be referred as a box lorry or bonded lorry. Is a motor vehicle designed to transport things, carry specialized payloads or perform other utilitarian work. Box lorry can be divided into three types of cargo box available, which is 1 ton, 3 ton and 5 ton. This project is focusing on 1 ton lorry and 3 ton lorry, where both type of lorry is categorized as type D license that stated by Jabatan Pengangkutan Jalan Malaysia as the gross vehicle weight of both type of lorry is lower than 3,500 kilograms. Furthermore, the existing cargo box cannot be detached from lorry itself, and it will cause further complication when the lorry is broken or unable to start. Moving on to the literature review. Aerodynamic shape reduces drag coefficient. Box-shaped vehicles such as delivery van, trucks and RVs are suffer from excessive drag as a result of poor flow characteristic. Hence, 30% reduction in drag can be achieved by rounding the forward edges on the top and the side of the cargo area. And by modifying the shape, they can help improve fuel efficiency and reduce emission as well. The picture shows the improvement shape made by Sheridan, where he made improvement on the top of the cargo box. Next is aluminum as the main material of the cargo box in the market. Aluminum has a lower modulus of elasticity compared to steel, and aluminum also has a greater tensile and yield strength, which make them resistant to dents and other damage. Furthermore, aluminum offers clear benefits over steel, which with an approximately 3 times lower density, corrosion resistant and 85 to 95% utilization rate in comparison to steel. The last part of literature review is the critical part of the cargo box. Traveling over difficult or uneven road and cornering or quick turn with a loaded cargo box can give a lot of negative impact on the lorry. FEA can be used to figure out why attachment crack and figure out how to fix it. The left picture is the stress analysis and the right picture is the formation analysis made by Fan on the frame of cargo box made in 2012. Moving on to the problem statement and objective of this program. The problem that has been identified is the cargo box in the current market is undetachable from the lorry itself. Other than that, a higher cost needed to obtain a cargo box due to the shipping cost and the usage of expensive material to fabricate into a cargo box. Last but not least, a huge difference of weight between gross vehicle weight and curb weight of a lorry. The objective of this project are to determine a detachable cargo box that are available for both 1 ton and 3 ton lorry. The next one is to select the potential process of producing the cargo box, and lastly is to analyze on the critical parts for the attachment between the lorry and the cargo box. The next is limitation of this project. The design product of cargo box is created by using CATIA software. There are no fabrication process in this project. And the next limitation is the critical part of the cargo box is analyzed using FEA only. Physical testing will not be done because the cargo box is not being fabricated. This is the methodology of this project. The step 1 is problem identification. Next, conceptual design, preliminary design, detail design, design analysis and documentation. The first type of methodology is problem identification. Problem has been identified and already stated in the previous slide. This problem can be solved as a detachable cargo box is made out of inexpensive material. This table shows the product design specification of this project. where the target customer is lorry owner that have 1 and 3 ton lorry. The dimension of the cargo box is 3.5 meter in length, 1.75 meter in width, and 1.6 meter in height. Weight targeted is around 500 to 1000 kg. Cost estimated is 700 ringgit to 900 ringgit. Features need to be detachable, material made out of aluminium and mild steel. The attachment need to be strongly attached. The environment is exposure to moisture will cause rust and the coating need to be done. And lastly, check the state of the attachment for at least once a month for the maintenance. So the second step is conceptual design. The morphological chart contains several features to improving the design of the cargo box, where 3 designs that has been made. The first design is using slot and aluminium as the material. The second design is using welding to assemble the cargo box using aluminium as the material. The third design is using welding as the assemble and using mild steel as the material of the cargo box. The third step of methodology is preliminary design, which is using weight decision matrix. The weight decision matrix was used to evaluating the concept by ranking the design criteria with weighting factor and scoring the degree to which each design concept meets the criteria. The criteria is mass, cost, manufacturability, time and durability. So from the weight decision matrix, the third design is the best design. The fourth, fifth and sixth of this methodology is detailed design, design analysis and documentation that will be done in the final year project 2. Detailed design and design analysis will be conducted using CATIA version 5 as the software can generate bill of material and perform an analysis on the critical part of the cargo box when attached to a lorry. Finite element analysis of the software can be utilized to reduce the number of actual prototypes and perform simulation in order to optimize the design. At least 3 parts of each cargo box that has been designed in the conceptual design needed to be analyzed. The result involves with the stress and the deformation of the force distribution exerted is shown. Lastly, the documentation about this project needed to be conducted as the discussion and conclusion of this project is stated. Lastly is the expected result. The design of the cargo box has been designed based on the JPG requirement. There are some expected result of this project is a detachable cargo box that available for both 1 ton and 3 ton lorry, a design of the cargo box that can reduce the cost of obtaining a cargo box, and lastly is the critical part for the attachment between the lorry and the cargo box has been analyzed and fixed. Thank you. That's all from this presentation. Do you have any question? You can email and contact me at this.